I'm coming back because, like I said, boxing is always my passion, and I miss boxing for how many years? All years I stopped boxing. Always thinking boxing, and even in my house I have a boxing ring, boxing gym.
Manny Pacquiao, the 46-year-old boxing icon, has returned to the Wildcard Gym in Los Angeles under the guidance of longtime coach Freddie Roach and cornerman Booboy Fernandez. After nearly 4 years of retirement and a Senate campaign, Pacquiao embarked on an intense 2-month training camp to prepare for his WBC welterweight clash with Mario Barrios, demonstrating his enduring speed, power, and hunger in sparring, sessions, pad work, and heavy bag drills. Despite the short preparation, he impressed observers by executing nearly 36 consecutive rounds, signaling that his best days may not yet be behind him.
How much of this comeback is about money, if at all?
No, the comeback. The reason why I come back is because I want to. I miss boxing. I mean, I want to be a champion again, and I can still that. In my heart, in my mind, I can still be a champion.
Manny Pacquiao confirmed that he has no plans to retire following the majority draw with Mario Barrios. The 46-year-old Filipino icon expressed a strong sense of purpose, stating, "I'm so thankful to God. I'm more experienced and tactical." He announced that this fight is part of a broader journey, with ambitions for 2 to 3 more bouts to leave a lasting legacy.
46 years young. What's the biggest difference in emotions competing for a world title here at 46 than when you did when you were a teenager?
Still the same. Now more matured mind. The way I prepare, the way I think about the fight, like that, more mature than 20 years ago.
Do you still get the same butterflies though?
Of course, still have that.
You had those right now, 2 days away?
Yeah.
Would it be more satisfying for you to face a rematch with the Floyd Money Mayweather or get some new blood in there like a Conor McGregor?
Let's talk about that after this fight, just one at a time. Let's focus this Saturday. It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a memorable fight.
Are we gonna be seeing you fight when you're 50 plus years old?
Only God knows.
What do you want to prove to yourself on Saturday, July 19th for all the world to be watching?
Nothing is impossible with God. All things are possible.
Pacquiao has made it crystal clear that he's not afraid and is ready to take on any big-name opponent, following the controversial draw with Mario Barrios. In recent interviews, Pacquiao emphasized that he can fight anybody, even Gervonta Davis. He is not scared of anyone. His advisor, Sean Gibbons, echoed this sentiment, declaring that Pacquiao's next dream fight is against Davis and urged promoters to set it up immediately after Barrios.
Davis is a good fighter. I mean, good fighter, yeah. If he come up to 147, then we can fight. 145 maybe. Oh, that's not a problem for me. I'm experienced fighter, so.
Yeah, I feel like that's a bad idea. It's a good money grab, though, but I don't think Pacquiao can handle Tank's power. But, you know, Pacquiao's still a hell of a fighter, you know. Tank don't have 100% KO ratio, so, you know, anything is possible, you know, so it'll be a good one. It'll be a good one.
Rumors of a highly anticipated rematch between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao are circulating once again following Pacquiao's return to the ring. Pacquiao's recent performance against Mario Barrios reignited interest with fans and insiders, speculating that a second showdown could be on the horizon. Reports suggest both camps are open to discussions, and Pacquiao has stated he's willing to fight Mayweather again if it's a professional bout, not an exhibition.
Do you feel like that this version of you beats the version of Floyd Mayweather that exists today?
You know, it's hard to talk about the fighter who retired already. If he comes out and go sign the contract and we will fight. I mean, let's fight again if he wants. I have no problem with that. I'm active now. I don't pick my opponent. I don't, you know, I fight them all.
There was just talks and rumors all the time about potentially Manny Pacquiao and the Mayweather 2. Was there any truth to that, or is that still kind of up in the air of maybe potentially happening?
It's up to him. If he come out to retirement, we'll have a Mayweather Pacquiao too.
Would you do an exhibition with him, or would you potentially entertain an exhibition with someone like maybe a Conor McGregor?
No, I don't like exhibition. If Mayweather is my opponent, I don't like exhibition. Like, I want fight. Like, there's a decision.
Manny Pacquiao was visibly shocked by the majority draw Pacquiao outcome after his WBC welterweight clash with Mario Barrios on July 19, 2025. Even the Las Vegas crowd expressed outrage. Two judges scored it 114 to 114, while one narrowly favored Barrios at 115 to 113. Pacquiao firmly stated, "I thought I won the fight," expressing deep disappointment and a belief that the decision was unjust.
I thought that after the 12 rounds, I won the fight. Like my analysis, like I won 8-4. That's my analysis for the fight. But the thing is, I'm surprised with the announcement. It's draw. So I did my best in the ring. You know, the fans is it's so happy of my performance. But don't worry, Pac-Man is back, so I'm still here.
Manny Pacquiao isn't technically an 8th division world champ. Let me explain. Many regard Manny Pacquiao as one of the greatest to ever step into the ring, and honestly, I'm inclined to agree. However, he's not truly an 8th division world champ. There are 4 major sanctioning bodies in the world of boxing: the IBF, the WBA, the WBO, and the WBC. The Pac-Man has won titles from these organizations in 6 divisions, not 8. The 2 division title wins in question were his featherweight and super lightweight titles, which he won against Marco Antonio Barrera and Ricky Hatton. The titles he earned were from The Ring magazine, which isn't a sanctioning body or an official world title. While it's still an incredible feat,
his advisor, Sean Gibbons, was left stunned by the outcome of the majority draw, with Mario Barrios branding it an outright robbery. He stressed that Pacquiao landed the harder, cleaner, and better punches, saying, "It just makes no sense. It was a robbery, however you add it up." Gibbons lamented that the decision robbed Pacquiao of a historic chance to become the oldest welterweight champion. To be robbed of a chance to make history, it's just sick. "I just hate this. It's so sad. For me," he said.
This is Andy Pacquiao for Boxing News. I'm joined by Manny Pacquiao's advisor, Sean Gibbons, here in Las Vegas. Sean, for many people, they felt that Manny had done enough to have his hand raised tonight, felt like he rolled back the years and was going to be WBC champion once again. Wasn't to be a majority draw instead. So how would you assess the fight? What are your reflections?
Well, I would assess it that to me, I was amazed. You know, I've seen Manny in the gym. I saw him working. But until you see a guy in the fight, you don't know 100% what you're going to get. The guy was so smooth, relaxed. I had him like up going into the 10th round, maybe by 4 or 5 points. So I'm very disappointed that I don't know what the judges saw. I really don't understand.
So we've just had a press conference and you can see even though Manny doesn't, say it himself in his emotions, he's disappointed. How do you guys regroup from that? And what was the mood like in the dressing room after the fight?
You know,
following the controversial majority draw, Mario Barrios' first words were a surprising compliment. "That old man is strong as underscore." He admitted that Pacquiao's power reminded him of elite punchers like Gervonta Tank Davis. At his post-press conference, Barrios added, "He still cracks," affirming that Pacquiao hadn't lost his signature strength. Despite the draw, Barrios acknowledged Pacquiao's stamina, timing, and grit, calling it an honor to share the ring with such an experienced fighter.
Hats out to Manny for leaving everything in the ring, and for just being the fighter that he still is at his age, and giving the sport everything that he is. It was a hell of an experience, and I'm still happy, to be holding my title, and we're gonna keep the ball rolling. He still has a lot of crack, for his age. He was very explosive. He was very tricky, and I just wasn't, trying to make a mistake, by overcommitting on a shot that I wasn't sure of. But yeah, he still has a lot of crack, for his age. He was very explosive. He was very tricky, and I just wasn't, trying to make a mistake, by overcommitting on a shot that I wasn't sure of. Like I said, if a rematch is something he wants, then I'm with it. I still think this was big for boxing, and I'm still proud. I'm still holding the title. If not, maybe we're still gonna move on, to the next best thing.
Boxing analyst and former champion Keith Thurman, having squared off against both Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios, offered a nuanced take on their July 19th draw. He acknowledged Pacquiao's legendary power, describing his punches as like bricks, and emphasized that if Manny's footwork and burst remain intact at 46, he can hurt Barrios. At the same time, Thurman pointed to Barrios' sharp jab and suspect defense, noting the younger champion slightly holds the edge if he maintains distance. Ultimately, he believes the draw reflects the balance on display. Pacquiao's enduring threat versus Barrios' youth and tactical execution.
They want to know what is my favorite Manny Pacquiao moment. Ironically enough, it's never been a moment for me when it comes to Manny Pacquiao. It is a moment, but it's not a singular moment in time. My favorite moment of Manny Pacquiao is any time he's busted off those 8-punch combos with the opponent on the ropes, you know, world-class opposition, and just firing off an 8-set. So like I said, it's not a moment. It's happened many times. But every time I've witnessed it, it's sparked a little joy in my heart.
Can you stop this man? Of course. He's like this big. He's this big. My punch is this big. He got these T-Rex arms. Manny Pacquiao T-Rex arms. Pop, pop, pop.
He's saying that he's going to send me to retirement.
Pacquiao's a little fighter, you know, so it's a big fight against a little guy, you know. I don't think Manny's style could ever beat my style. I mean, I know he likes to quote Bible verses, so I'll let you know he's getting crucified. I believe after I hit him and the fight's over, he's gonna go backstage and God will have that conversation. He better get me before I get him. That's his only option. Manny Pacquiao, I told you, it's one time. He's gonna feel it from the first round. He's gonna have to survive my offense.
Well, I keep my mouth shut, let him talk. Let my fist talk in the ring.
Sean Porter unleashed his fury after Manny Pacquiao's July 19th majority draw with Mario Barrios, calling it blatant incompetence by the judges. He argued that Pacquiao dominated round after round, noting, if you had a meter, it was really swinging Manny's way the whole way. Porter didn't mince words, declaring there was no logic behind denying Pacquiao the decision and branding the judging as incompetence as usual, saying those officials didn't understand this school of boxing. In his view, Pacquiao was robbed, plain and simple.
What did you think of Pacquiao tonight? Who do you think won the fight?
It was really hard for me to give Mario rounds. Manny is a systematic fighter. I don't feel like Mario took control, took charge at any points. I don't know if he outlanded them at any point in any rounds. It was hard. It's really hard to see from where I was at. But all in all, I just felt like it was, I don't know, man. I think it's bad judging.
I have no right to become boastful or arrogant because I came from nothing. I'm part of those people sleeping in the street.
You can't go anywhere, whether you're in the Philippines or in America now. You got people lined up outside the gym. You can't even train in peace. So how did you deal with that? How did it affect your family, affect you?
There is a saying that you understand how to balance it. Like, with great power comes great responsibility. You became a popular person, you become a famous, so that's your responsibility. The fans supported you, the people supported you, so it's your obligation to, to give them time, to say hi, hello to them, and, just that's our responsibility. And I don't want to, to be boastful, arrogant. I want to stay humble because Manny Pacquiao has nothing to do with, I have no right to become boastful or arrogant because I came from nothing. I'm part of those people sleeping in the street. I love them all, I hope that one day they will experience a life like what I experienced.
Before the fight took place, Stephen A. Smith expressed deep concern and frustration following Manny Pacquiao's announcement to come out of retirement. He made a fervent argument that Pacquiao, now 46, should remain retired, warning that this return could pose serious health risks. Smith emphasized that Pacquiao's illustrious legacy built over decades of world-class performances should not be jeopardized by one more comeback. He described the move as unnecessary and potentially dangerous, stressing the importance of being proud of your career rather than chasing a final fight. In just under 2 minutes, Smith passionately reiterated that Pacquiao's well-being and hard-earned reputation should take precedence.
Your thoughts on Manny Pacquiao's retirement?
One of the greatest fighters we've ever seen. Never ran from anybody. Had completely respected the sport of boxing. was an ultimate champion, and I have to tell you, one of the nicest human beings you'll ever meet on the planet Earth. I mean, when people, I want to just say this real quick because I know we got to go because we got one more thing to discuss, Marcus.
Yeah.
When people talk about Manny Pacquiao and they say stuff like, well, he's fighting for money, I would like y'all to know that there are people who line up in the streets of the Philippines just to come get some money from him. He's very charitable.
Oh, yeah.
That's why money was compromising, because he's a giver. He's a special dude. I'm going to miss him.
Oscar De La Hoya expressed cautious optimism about Manny Pacquiao's July 19th showdown with Mario Barrios. He acknowledged Pacquiao's legendary status and believed the veteran could absolutely win thanks to his iconic footwork, power, and conditioning. Yet De La Hoya also issued a warning. Pacquiao is no longer in his prime and must manage his energy and speed carefully, especially against a younger, hungry champion.
I'm rooting for Manny 1,000%, obviously, because we shared the ring, but age is age. I mean, you just never know. He's going in against a young fighter, who's hungry, obviously, who has the skills, who has the punch output. Hey, Manny, go out there, do your thing, use your thick calf legs to just run circles around him. Oh, I can't wait.
Former light heavyweight champion Fernando Vargas weighed in shortly after the controversial majority draw between Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios. Vargas expressed visible surprise, describing the judge's decision as baffling and hinting that Pacquiao's clean, hard shots clearly deserved the win. He questioned the criteria behind the scoring, asking how a performance like Pacquiao's could still be called a draw. He praised Pacquiao's work rate and accurate punches, asserting that the legend was robbed of a historic victory. Vargas emphasized that with different judging, Pacquiao should have been awarded the nod on the scorecards, especially given his dominant display.
I'll be honest with you.
Positive like the decision.
I don't know.
Did you think it was a draw?
I thought it was a draw.
You thought it was a draw?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay. Keith bet on a draw, so he thought it was a draw too.
Who thought?
Thurman.
Yeah, I thought it was a draw.
Why did you think it was a draw?
It went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Did you like what you saw from Manny Senior? Did you like how he fought? Who? Senior. Sorry, Manny.
Oh yeah, definitely he's great. He's winning. You can tell that he's not 100% like he used to be, because it showed that he was not as quick as he was once. You know what I mean? So Manny did his thing though.
But I think Pacquiao still put on, man. You saw, whether you're a Filipino, Mexican, you saw boxing, and I think that's what boxing is missing. Just the heart. You see flashbacks of Pacquiao, Barrera. I liked it. The fans were good.
Did you think it was a draw?
I didn't.
You didn't. Who'd you thought won?
I thought Barrios won. I'm gonna be honest.
Wow, yeah.
I thought he edged it out because you gotta legitimately beat the champ to, you know what I'm saying? And he was fighting for the belt. So, my respects to Manny. I mean, he's 47 years old, and it's like, for what he's doing and how he looked, I take my hat off.
Paulie Malignaggi was highly critical of Mario Barrios' performance, calling it awful and suggesting the world champion was undeserving of the opportunity. He ridiculed Barrios' skill level, saying he was getting worse with each fight, and implied that Barrios had merely capitalized on a weakened division to reach the top. Malignaggi emphasized that Pacquiao likely picked Barrios because the division was weak. And even though he questioned Pacquiao's conditioning at 46, he was unequivocal in dismissing Barrios as a very, very low-level champion.
You've come out of retirement at 46 years old. Do you want to be fighting at 46 years old?
Man, cigars on the beach of Italy, man.
You just want to be relaxing.
That's exactly what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, fuck no. I'm trying to do as much as I can these next couple years, and I'm trying to get out.
Not 46. I plan on being out of the sport at that time.
It must be paying him pretty well to come out of retirement at 46.
Oh, money talks.
What was the main motivation to come out of retirement?
I'm competitive, man. Boxing is my passion. I miss those days that I discipline myself.
I don't know if you saw Mike Tyson come out of retirement at 60 years old. Do you see yourself wanting to go that long?
As long as you have the fire to work hard, to punish yourself, then go ahead.
Who do you think Pacquiao should fight next?